Why has Kimi Raikkonen joined Sauber for 2019? The news is finally out and Charles Leclerc will be partnering Sebastian Vettel at Ferrari for the 2019 season. Leclerc will be the youngest driver to join the legendary team since 19-year-old Ricardo Rodriguez way back in 1961. However, the most surprising thing to come out of this is that Kimi Raikkonen isn't retiring and is instead returning to the team he made his F1 debut with, Sauber. It probably seems odd that he'll be going from a World Championship winning team to a team that often struggles to make it into the points, but there are plenty of reasons for the move. Here's why. Let's start with an obvious one. Kimi loves Formula 1. He may not show it with his vacant expressions on the podium and his one-word answers, but the Iceman still clearly wants to continue in the sport, even though it's very unlikely he'll win another title and he's nearly in his 40s. Despite Ferrari giving him some questionable strategies recently and him playing the number 2 role to Vettel, clearly Raikkonen loves the sport enough to put up with it, and with Sauber likely his only option to stay in F1, it's obvious he's not had enough just yet. That being said, there are plenty of reasons why Kimi would join Sauber and not another team towards the back of the grid. Not since he returned to F1 with Lotus has Raikkonen been the number 1 driver in a team. It will be a refreshing situation for Kimi and one that could help Sauber move up the grid. And again, he may be known for being quiet, but behind the scenes, Kimi is known to be one of the best in the sport when it comes to developing a car. If Raikkonen does help Sauber achieve success, it will be a great way to repay the team that offered him his big break back in 2001. There are also rumours flying around that Kimi could take part ownership of Sauber in the future, so what better way to get to know the ins and outs of the team by driving for them at the end of your career? Now, this last reason is unlikely, but hear us out. Leclerc is no doubt one of the most talented drivers in F1 right now, but imagine if he doesn't get on with the Ferrari, or even worse, ploughs into the side of Vettel a few times and ruins his championship chances. We don't believe that will happen for a second, but say it did. Raikkonen staying in F1 with Sauber gives Ferrari the option to bring Kimi back in if they need him. Remember what happened with Max Verstappen and Danny Kvyat at Red Bull? Do you think Raikkonen has made the right call joining Sauber, or should he have called it a day? Let us know in the comments below.